I always get squeamish when a stock comes into earnings season with a full head of steam, like Cramer fave Chipotle, which has soared more than 40% from its October lows to an all-time high yesterday. As much as I like this company, how does anybody deliver results that are strong enough to justify such a major move? Well, that is exactly what Chipotle did tonight when it turned in a flawless fourth quarter with much better than expected same-store sales, up 8.4% year-over-year, a clean revenue beat, and a sizable 65-cent earnings beat off a $9.71 basis. Management also gave you a solid full-year forecast, so no wonder the stock is roaring in after-hours trading. And I don't think it's done. And I've been saying that since the stock was at $300. It's now north of $2,500. How'd they pull it off? Hey, why don't we go straight to the source with Brian Niccol? He's the bankable chairman and CEO of Chipotle Mexican Grill to get a better read on the quarter. Mr. Niccol, welcome back to Mad Money.
Hey, Jim. Great to be back.
Well, look, you've got up and down. The numbers are fantastic, impressive all the way. I want to start at the top, though. Your comparable restaurant sales, wow, 8.4. Now, comps had fallen from 10.9 down to 7.4 in second quarter 23 to 5 in third quarter 23. How do you explain this reacceleration? Because it's rather dramatic.
Yeah, what I'm really excited about, too, is that comp is driven by transactions. Our transactions were up 7.4%. And really, it's a testament to our operators getting back to executing great throughput, great fundamentals, great culinary. And I think we've been rewarded with some terrific results.
Yeah, you're the only one I know. I mean, I follow every restaurant. I couldn't believe it. So I said, yes, this is going to be an easy interview. At last, it wasn't just done by price. But I have to tell you, you probably had to think long and hard about price. Because, look, McDonald's, which you know very well, of course, they took too much price. And you saw that it really hurt them. How about the balancing act? How do you know what to charge?
Look, it's obviously been a really tricky environment over the last 2 years with all the inflation that we've had to deal with, labor challenges, so on and so forth. But I think what we've always stayed focused on is we want to provide a great value to our customers. And what we hear back time and time again is when we do great culinary, terrific speed, terrific customization, at the prices we've been able to maintain, we're really affordable, and folks view us as a terrific value. So we keep a really close eye on that, and I think you're seeing that in our transactions as a result of it. Obviously we want to continue to drive this idea of, hey, look, when you want great culinary, clean food, exactly how you want it, we're the place for that. And I think that's what's really resonating.
And the speed. I mean, you're doing 3 million average unit volume. Now, in 20, look, just a few years ago, you're doing 2, and now you're talking about doing 4. Honestly, I don't know how you're going to do 4. I mean, that's just an unbelievable stretch goal.
Yeah, look, I think we're really delighted that we got past our 3 million average unit volume goal. That was a target that we wanted to achieve. Obviously, we believe we can get to 4 million, and it's because of what you just said, Jim. We believe if we can hit our throughput, we can get to 4 million average unit volumes without having to add another day part. It really is around executing great food at lunch and dinner and moving people through the line quickly. We know when the line is moving, people stay in the line. When the line slows down, people walk away from the line. So we're going to drive harder and harder towards getting great throughput.
Oh, boy, I'm so glad you mentioned that. I think people don't understand throughput is that. Look, that's the nectar of the gods, and it's the hardest thing to do. Now, I have to understand, when I go to my Chipotle, I don't go to the Chipotle. Why? Because sometimes I have to be, I say, oh, give me a little extra this, a little extra that. I'm not alone. I hear the guy in front of me say it and the person behind it. But when I look at the digital, it's going down 36.6 to 36.1, and, ever since the pandemic. Is this other people like me who actually just frankly like to be in the store?
Yeah, I mean, what we're seeing is the digital experience is probably better than it's ever has been. We're more on time, we're more accurate, and we continue to give people great experiences on that front. What we hear time and time again, though, is exactly what you said, Jim, is when they can come into the restaurant, they see the food, it's moving quickly, they can do exactly what you said, like, hey, how about a little more rice, or, go a little heavier on the cheese. They appreciate that one-to-one relationship where they can get exactly the bowl that they want, which you can't do in the app. And, our team members do a great job of getting people what they want. I kind of joke, our guys are always finding ways to say yes. And I think that's a powerful experience when you're moving down the line with us.
I've only been met with a smile when I ask. I have to admit I do ask. What can I say? Now, this number of new restaurants, your long-term goal of 7,000, I remember when it was 6. I remember it was 5. You feel you have that much room, huh?
Yeah, look, we really do believe we can double the restaurant count to 7,000. And the way we get to that is just, kind of using really simple analysis. We look at our highest penetrated markets like in Ohio, where we continue to add restaurants. And if we just replicate that across the country, we quickly get to 7,000. So we view it as a conservative number, and we view it as something that's very feasible in the long term.
At the same time, Brian, I know you folks care passionately about management, who's on the make line. Can you really find that many great people who can meet Chipotle standards?
Look, I think one of the things that's been really powerful for us, Jim, is we have held ourselves to a very high standard. And people like to be a part of an organization, frankly, that has high standards and also is a growing organization. So we've got the lowest turnover we've seen in years. Our general manager turnover is now in the low 20s. Our crew level turnover is, in the low 100s. So we're seeing a lot of stability on our teams. The other thing that I'm really excited about is these teams are where we're promoting people. So we're going to promote over 20,000 people in this past year. 90% of our general manager positions are from internal promotions. So people are really excited about joining our team, not only because of the purpose that we have, but also because of the growth that they can experience with our company. So we're pretty fortunate right now. We're able to attract and retain the right people that buy into our purpose and our standards.
That's fantastic. It's Costco-like. I don't know many other places where you can just go and just grow and grow and grow and start from a terrific position, but just keep moving up. Now, one last thing. You said that was important. I find that what's important is the must-visit restaurant guide to impress dates on Valentine's Day. Now, I'm way past this period. This list does not really help me, this nature lover, Sedona, Arizona. But there are many people who are, let's say, have great commonality among each other because they like Chipotle. Just give us a little sense of the fact that 2.4 times more likely to strike up a conversation. That seems like a great ethos for Chipotle to live by.
Yeah, no doubt. And, what I'll tell you is the number of people, whether you can make it to Sedona for a beautiful vista, or if you can just go into a Chipotle, what we see over and over again is people love to share a burrito or share a bowl. So if we can make people a little better Valentine's Day, why not? So we're excited to be a part of that with everybody.
Well, I'm at the age now where I'm just happy to get the brisket. That's
well, you can go try that out. We've got it in test in a couple markets.
I know. I've got to go to Ohio, I think. That's Brian Niccol, the chairman and CEO of Chipotle, with a monster great quarter. Thank you, Brian. Love it when you're on.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
All right, everybody's back after the break.
Coming up, global with a chance to profit? This industrial giant reports and markets move. Cramer's got the CEO when Mad Money returns. Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.